Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce for the first time ever a beautiful girl we have for sale that we're calling Ruby. Ruby is Miss Pink of Aquila and Finley's litter. If you don't like that name, you can change it. Just started calling her that. She's a beautiful girl. She was born July 22nd, so she's already received over 350 hours of training. This is the first time we're listing her for sale. She's a beautiful girl. We know her personality very well. Her Recherche score is 667, thankfully. 6 being she is slightly dependent. She's a dog. This entire litter is dependent, very sweet. They love to be held. She's the least needy of her litter. She can handle being by herself and self-entertained, but she does like to be with people. She's not independent and not wants to be with you. She loves to be with you, but she doesn't have to be with you. She likes toys. She loves to carry around toys in her mouth. She's a 6 out of 10 on activity. She's very balanced with her energy level. She is calm and mature when you pet on her and love her, but she does play. She loves toys. She always wants to have something in her mouth. I was going to have a toy in her mouth for the video, but she kept literally throwing it up and making too much noise. But she is loving. She's not hyper, but she does have a little bit of energy. And then she's confident. This is one of the most confident litters, best trained litters we have ever had. We love this litter so much, we actually kept 3 boys from this litter that were ichthyosis clear, so we're gonna use them as stud dogs. They're eventually gonna be replacing Finley and some of our younger boys, or older boys, I should say. And so this is a very good litter. She's a beautiful girl. Size-wise though, we're estimating her only to be around 50 pounds. She could get up to 60, but her this entire litter is kind of small, and her mom is only 50 pounds, which is one of our smallest girls. The dad is bigger at 85, so that's why we put 50 to 60. She's beautiful though. She has a solid white coat, beautiful little blocky head, absolutely beautiful. Now she's able to go home after graduating either master's program, which is training till 20 weeks of age, which is December 9th, or after graduating doggy doctorate, that's training till 6 months of age, which is January 22nd, or doggy double doctorate, training till 7 months of age, which is February 22nd. Now we do realize Christmas falls all between there. People are traveling, some people want to do a gift. You can definitely do that. You can get her at whatever date that works best for you. She's already trained right now. So if you see this video, you want to get her between or even before, you can do that. We prorate the price, so you can get her at the date that works best for you and your family. Now, if you scroll down, you're going to see pictures of the parents, Aquila and Finley. You click on those pictures, a video is going to play where we summarize all the parents' details. We talk about their health clearances. This is one of the healthiest combinations we have. We would not keep a stud dog from a litter where we're not extremely confident with all the health clearances. These puppies are ichthyosis clear, which means they cannot have dandruff. They're perfect hip, elbow, eyes, and heart. It is a beautiful litter. This entire litter is probably the best litter when it comes to service dogs if you ever need one, because they're so confident. What I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show off Ruby in training so you can see her personality, see how well she's doing in training. And then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do if you want to reserve her. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love to pull, love to tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do canine good citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Karandakot. You will definitely want to buy a Karandakot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Ruby. Again, this is Miss Pink of Aquila and Finley's litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.